go. Good evening. There you go. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Hold tight. Hold tight. I'll give you music to drop in. Tiger, I'm not seeing you on my background screen. You know that. 1 second. Might be my fault actually. There she is. Here she is.
1 second. Can you
I
see
can hear
me?
you now, but I can't see you.
Can you see me?
I can see you and hear you now. Wicked. Okay, put the camera down
Amazing,
a bit because you're.
funny. So
That's there you
I
go.
just want to say sorry
Boom.
to anyone that was waiting. We had a few technical issues.
What's that, Tiger B? You good? Thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you for having me, Biggie. How are you?
Come on, good. But like, I don't know if I don't know if you heard my intro earlier on when I was picking you up.
Oh, I
So
didn't.
guys,
I
for
didn't.
those that
I'll
don't
watch
know,
back later.
okay, I'm joined by the incredible talented Tiger B Music, storyteller. Didn't know you were a storyteller,
Yeah, a little bit.
speaker, songwriter, music that's built resilience, experience, and motivation, and real life experiences. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got your latest tune, Palm Trees, which I'm going to discuss with you what the meaning is, because I know you told me to listen to it, and I was trying to work out what it really means, so you can tell me that yourself. And so without further ado, I'll bring to you Tiger B Music. Oi oi. How you Tiger?
Hello.
How are you? You good?
I'm good. Thank you so much, Biggie. I want to apologize first because I've actually lost my voice a little bit from all the screaming during the World Cup.
Oi oi. Okay. I'll allow that. Don't worry about it. It's all right. Well, it's a shame England's out because I was supporting England, so I don't know if you support.
And me. So I'm still like a bit traumatized from the England Argentina match yesterday. That was, I don't even know. I think the whole country's kind of feeling a little bit sad. Any football
You know what
followers
it is, yeah?
feeling sad?
I stopped believing in England about 3 years ago. Now I just go with the flow because I think the more you get your hopes up high, the more they just dash me back down. Because
Absolutely.
I remember in previous tournaments, I used to go out and watch them in bars and clubs, right? But then I just thought this year, I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to go with the flow. If anything, I'm going to support Spain or Argentina or America or I don't know, anyone apart from England. Even though it hurt me, but I just thought, you know what, I'm not going to do it.
I know. Do you know what? I'll be honest. After the Euros, I was a bit like that as well. But, with the World Cup, I just jumped on the back.
Bro, you're breaking up. You're breaking up. Sam, robotic, like Peter Crouch.
Wagon.
Okay. For those who don't know who you are, do you want to just give us a quick breakdown of who you are, Tiger?
But hey, I record all my own music, co-produce, I film my own music videos. My songs, they tell stories about resilience, hope, and finding your way through life's challenges. Music's always been a huge part of my life, and over the years, I realized as I got older that I wanted to make music that reflected my own experiences and my own voice. So really, my goal isn't just to entertain people; it's to create songs that people genuinely connect with.
Fantastic. And what was your main inspiration? Like your main inspiration is growing up musical wise. Who did you listen to?
Growing up, one of my favorite artists was a woman with, I think, the best voice in the world was Lata Mangeshkar.
Wow. Okay.
So I really love the movie Chandni with Sri Devi.
Is that movie
And
Chandani? Movie Chandani? Is
yes,
that song? Okay. Yeah.
yeah, with the Sri Devi and Rishi Kapoor.
Yeah.
And that movie, I loved it. And, the vocals on that was Lata Mangeshkar. So growing up, I listened to a lot of Bollywood music and excuse me guys, my voice. I'm sorry about my voice. Give me 1 sec. Sorry. I'm just gonna have some water. Sorry.
Go on. It's all right. I just moved that thing out of the way because it's covering your face, and it looks like you're lying down on it like that.
What? What thing?
This thing, I know. I put it back on there. There, the one that says live with Tiger B Music.
Huh? I can't move
No, no,
anything.
you're high now. It's all right now. Sorry. Okay.
Okay. So Yeah, Lata Mangeshkar, watching Bollywood movies. So a lot of Bollywood, a lot of Punjabi music, Maljeet Singh, Gurdas Mann, Challa. So growing up listening to a lot of Punjabi music, but also like, you know, singers like Madonna, Whitney Houston, Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake, Tupac, Biggie Smalls. So kind of like a wide variety of music and just just hearing the music as a kid and growing up with it, that just kind of became like a melody. Every track was like a melody in my head to my life. And that really carried me through into adulthood. And I was really influenced by these people, especially Michael Jackson, because I think he's one of the best artists, if not the best artist that ever lived. His music is phenomenal and he was phenomenal as a person. So
Okay, so you're at school. I'm just sorry, I'm just taking the clock back a bit now. So you're at school and
a lot.
you've always been singing, a singer and a dancer at home, like a bedroom singer or bathroom singer.
Do you know what? I actually just I loved watching movies. I loved Bollywood. I loved listening to music constantly. But I used to, I actually never told anyone this, but I actually used to like when I would be by myself, like after school, I'd come home and I'd start listening to music and I'd always imagine myself on a stage.
Wicked.
It was strange. I was like about 5, 6 years old, but I always saw, and I used to think, why am I having these kind of like visions and thoughts of me being on a stage one day? So it's, yeah, a bit strange back then.
So were your parents fully behind you, like singing and everything, or did they say, "No, doctor banna, tiger bhi, to lawyer banna"? Were they all good with you?
So coming from a Punjabi background, I think everyone can relate to this. My parents were, yeah, they were really just like, lawyer, doctor, dentist,
Education first.
optician, that kind of set path and education. And I was always kind of like a rebel, I think. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. And my parents, may the rest in peace, they've both passed away now. But my parents were, I think in the beginning, they were a bit skeptical about the music stuff. But as I released more music and they saw how happy it made me, it made them happy too. So they fully
Mm.
supported me. They were actually my number one fans.
Okay, what's the story behind the name Tiger B? Where did the name come from?
Um, this is actually probably like one of my like favorite questions. Basically, my dad always told me to be strong in life. Guys, sorry if I'm keep messing around with my hair. I actually just recently had it colored, and I'm just trying to figure out. I don't really recognize myself, so it's like, is this me? I don't know what's going on here. I've got this like stripe, but anyway, sorry.
Yeah, good.
So yeah, this is actually one of my favorite questions. So my dad always told me to be strong in life. He said, you have to be so strong because it is a jungle out there. It's a fight for survival. So
100%.
you have to be a tiger. And I think those words have always stayed with me. So choosing the name Tiger B was a way of carrying that strength with me. It reminds me every day of why I'm creating and to basically handle anything that life throws at me.
And it reminds you of your late father as well.
Of course, of course.
100%. Okay, how would you describe your sound or your music and for somebody that's hearing it for the first time?
I'd definitely describe it as different. I never tried to imitate anyone or kind of like go with any kind of trends, but I'd describe it as emotional, raw, and meaningful, and very honest.
Cool. Fantastic. Okay, take us through your songwriting or your storytelling process. So, because I've been messaging you sometimes, and you saying I'm in my zone. Shush, go away, right? And
Sorry, I'm so rude.
like, when we tried to sort a date out for this interview, you're like, shush, I'm in my zone. Or I'm watching TV and I'm saying, "Oh, Tiger, what's happening?" And you're like, "No, go away. I'm writing a song." So talk
I'm
us
so
through it.
rude. I'm sorry.
So
I
does it
feel
have,
so
do
bad.
you have to be like in a dark place, or not in a dark as in a bad place, as in a dark room, or do you just lock yourself away somewhere?
It just depends on the kind of song that I'm writing. If it's like a sad song, then to be alone with just a few candles in the darkness, I find that really kind of inspires my creative process. But if it's like a happy kind of song and a positive vibe, then I just love sitting in the garden. looking at the trees, looking at the sky, and getting inspired. But my actual songwriting process, it always just starts with like an idea or a feeling. I never really sit down and think, oh, I'm gonna write a hit or something. It's usually just life that inspires me. So I start writing the words even before like I've got a melody.
Okay, fair enough. Makes sense. Okay, what song or project are you most proud of?
Um I think it has to be my latest release, Palm Trees.
Yeah.
That song I'm definitely proud
Okay,
of,
let's talk about
and
Parties
music.
because you told me to listen to it. Now tell us what it's all about.
Well, I actually have got a video coming. I don't want to give it all away, but I have got a video coming about why I actually wrote Palm Trees and what it means. I've just been waiting to get my voice back. But I will tell you a little bit about what it's about. So a lot of people, they hear the name Palm Trees, they see the video, they're probably thinking what's going on, and you just hear palm trees and you think, oh, it's sunshine, escaping somewhere tropical. But the song, the deeper meaning is about resisting temptation, falling into temptation and distractions, and dealing with those moments that pull us away from who we truly are. And the message of that track is really to pull you back to who you are. So it's basically saying no matter how far you've drifted away from yourself, you can always pull yourself back to
So
yourself.
you like going a cycle basically in a
Yeah,
360. So
but
you've been pulled into the bad side, and now you bring yourself back to normal.
absolutely, yeah. So you get distracted, you get tempted, and you can fall and end up walking down the wrong path and
So
even
it's a good
associating with the wrong people.
the song's a good life lesson, isn't it?
It is a life lesson, but it's like with all my tracks, there's actually a deeper meaning behind them.
What's the really first track you recorded?
Wildlife.
I need to go back and have a listen. Look at that. Is that another story? Sort of life lesson story?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was some stuff that I went through, and wildlife is basically it's not about like animals and actual wildlife. It's about living a wild existence, a
Brilliant.
wild life, because my life has been pretty colorful. Yeah.
Okay. What have been the most biggest challenges you faced since you become a music artist?
Um being a independent artist, I think the main challenges you definitely face, and being Asian female, I feel like I've seen a lot of differences in the industry. I'm talking about, several producers that I've approached to work with, and it's just like they probably think I'm by myself. And it's a big challenge is trying to keep your creative control and your ideas as you hear them, as you see them, and sticking to your vision without having anyone telling you what they think it should be. But luckily, I've managed to find some producers that are phenomenal, that I have a really, really excellent working relationship with, and I'm really grateful to them because they've given me the chance to make the music that I really want to make. But a really big challenge is with music is it's you have to wear every hat. You're literally writing, recording, promoting, networking, funding, absolutely everything by yourself. And I've also
This
had
is when you have got TBRG and you're an individual.
hmm?
You said
Yeah, when you're basically
when you have got a label, sorry,
when you don't have a
and
label,
you're independent.
the music scene's changed now. It's not even about labels anymore. It's literally with streaming platforms and all the
Mhm.
social media. It's like, music's opened up to the whole world in a sense. And it's basically now it's you're kind of able to push yourself out there, but you're having to do a lot of the work by yourself. But some of the big challenges I've definitely faced in my career is I've had moments where I've had to rebuild and start again. But those experiences taught me resilience. They reminded me that no one, absolutely no one, can take away your creativity.
100%. So you said like music producers thought you were to look at you, they think you're Indian or you're blah blah blah. To look at obviously I've met you, so I know, and I've had a conversation with you in Punjabi. But if I was to look at you now, I'd think your name's Tracy or something. Do you get said that a lot? Do you get told that you don't look Asian or Indian?
I I get told that. I get a lot of people thinking I'm Spanish or South American.
Yeah.
I get that a lot.
Latino.
Yes, yes.
Okay, what's the defining moment you realize this is really happening and I can make a career of it?
I don't think there's ever been like one single moment. I mean, the music business, it's a really tough industry. It's definitely been lots of small moments, like meeting people that believe in my music, being invited to shows like yours, hearing positive feedback, um, and basically seeing palm trees reach new audiences and get new listeners. But every step reminds me that I'm moving in the right direction.
Okay, what's been your proudest moment of your career so far?
Definitely one of the proudest moments was being on BBC introducing and also doing a speech at the Houses of Parliament. I was very lucky to be invited to the House of Parliament when I released my first track, Wildlife, and I did a little speech there, and I was able to play part of my music video. That was definitely amazing. Another one was definitely performing my own poetry live and and seeing people um genuinely connect with my words, and that moments like that make me, they just make me want to do it more. It drives me
You've done
forward,
that.
so
You've done that
very
a few
great.
times, haven't you? Like gone to a stage and speak openly,
Hmm?
motivate people. I think that's brilliant.
Yes, yeah, nerve wracking,
Yeah.
but definitely it's a great experience, unforgettable.
Okay, is there live performance experience that you never forget apart from the live speaking?
To be honest, back in the day, I've had a few live performances. A few were completely wrong, but a few were great. Like when you have a good audience and they're actually interested to hear you and see you performing, then that's really just exhilarating. It just gives you this kind of energy that I can't explain. I mean, I just love seeing people have a good time. And music with good music, you're always having a good time. So that was definitely amazing.
Okay, the industry has changed massively over the years. How have you adapted, and what advice would you give to any artist that wants to come up today or stay relevant?
Um,
Stay relevant.
Basically, artists today, they have a lot more opportunities because of streaming platforms and social media. So like with advertising promotion, there's a lot more opportunity there, but also artists have to do a lot more themselves. You have to be your own marketing team, promoter. You have to kind of be like your own business. But advice that I would give to any artist would definitely be, my biggest thing would be, is to not care what people think. Because if you care so much or too much about what people think, you'll just never release a track. I know artists that are sitting on music for years because they're thinking, is somebody they're going to like it, what they're going to
Yeah.
think. But you have to have the attitude that you can't care what people think, because you're doing this. It's something within you that you're creating, and you want to share your vision with the world, and you can't care too much what people think, because that's always going to hold you back. So you have to be fearless.
100%, I agree with you. I was at a Ministry of Sound the other day, and I was talking to music
Yes,
producer.
how is it?
It was brilliant. I was talking to music producer, and he said, "I've got this tune." He goes, "I've been sitting on it for ages," and I thought, "Yes, I'm gonna bring it out now." And he's brought it out now. Actually, it's Apache Indian's the singer, so it's Apache Indian's new tune.
Amazing. I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Okay, how do you say authentic while continue to grow your audience?
Um, I- how I stay authentic is I always be true to myself. I kind of see myself as very real, and
Mhm.
what you see is what you get. And that's really how I maintain my authenticity. But I only really write things about like songs that genuinely mean something to me. I don't try to follow any trends. I'd rather release one honest song than 10 songs that don't represent who I am. So the key thing is about being true to myself.
Okay, have you ever struggled with confidence or self doubt? And if so, what helped you move forward?
Nah, never. I'm joking. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Oh my God. Mm. I'm just making sure that my voice does not run out. It's getting really husky now. So, Have I ever struggled with confidence? Absolutely. I think every creative person out there has had moments of self doubt. But what keeps me going and what keeps me confident is remembering why I started. My dad and my mum, they're amazing people. They always told me to be fearless and to be strong. And you know what? To be a tiger. And those were words. They guide me.
You're cracking up, then you're breaking up.
I just froze. Can you see me?
Yeah, can you? Okay, if you could collaborate with any artist, past or present, who would it be?
Any artist, past, collaborate, did you say?
Yeah, so give me one in the past, and give me one present.
It'd have to be Lata Mangeshkar. I don't know. I just have to beat her. Oh, she's phenomenal.
Does that mean we got like an Indian flex coming on soon with Tiger B
Yeah,
music?
baby, baby. I love my Punjabi, my Bollywood. I absolutely love it. It's the best. All
Okay.
music's the best. I'm clapping for music.
And anyone
Um,
in the past, that would be Lata, and anyone in the present time and future, who would it be?
yeah. No, but sorry. Do you know, I'm going to be honest, like, I've had quite a few people reach out to me about collaborations. There are a few people, but mostly these are up and coming artists in Punjab. Someone called Bobby Rakba, who's like phenomenal. He's got a phenomenal voice and he's a phenomenal writer. And I think one day I would definitely love to collab with him.
Fair enough. Would you have to go to Punjab though?
I would love to go to Punjab. I love Punjab. I love the fields and I love the tractors.
No, if you were to go to see work with Bobby, would you have to go there?
Yeah.
But obviously, times have changed now. He can send you the recording, and you can do it in the
No,
studio.
no,
And then
I wouldn't have to
engineer.
go there. But obviously, to do like a music video, like an old school music video, I would love to film a music video in Punjab. Like that's one of my dreams.
Okay, outside of music, what do you normally do? So you're not in the studio. What's the normal Tiger B music, Tiger B day like? So when you're not doing nothing to do with music, what do you normally do? Kick back and what?
I just do nothing. No, I'm joking. So obviously, I work. I work. I'm a busy person. It's nonstop, full time, and um so managing the music is more the evenings where I sit and I have time for music, and I love just writing poetry. I like watching movies. I actually really am very passionate about baking.
Okay,
I love cake.
I
I love
remember that.
cake. I find it amazing. I find baking very therapeutic. So when I'm in the kitchen, I put my apron on and I can actually switch off from absolutely everyone and everything. So I'm really getting more into my baking and decorating. So that's something I spend a lot of time with.
Okay, once again, what advice would you give to somebody that's up and coming? Would you tell him to be independent, or would you tell him to stick with a label, or what advice would you give him?
Um, what
You're breaking
advice
up
would I
again.
give? It's crackling a bit. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's breaking up. It's crackling.
Yeah, it's crackling. So to any advice that I would give to new artists, it's definitely like if they're with a label and happy with the label is working for them, like why not stick with the label? If you've got a good label, you know, good on you. But to any independent artists, which there are a lot of, I would say don't compare yourself to everyone else. Focus on being better than you were yesterday, and you know, build relationships, stay consistent and always remember that success it doesn't happen overnight.
True. Is that we met at that networking event for Asian professionals. So
Yes, we did.
they're really good, aren't they, to like build up your network?
Oh, the AP Asian Professional Network is absolutely amazing. I mean, I would never have met you. We would never have had all our conversations and this current conversation. So the AP network was phenomenal. So I highly recommend going to one of the next future events, guys.
Okay, so what's next for Tiger B Music? Any collaborations, any new music, any new releases? Anything you can like
Uh,
give me a bit of goss on?
Yeah, well, I'm currently like, because my voice messed up. I was meant to record my palm tree video means. So that obviously I'm working on that soon. Getting more onto TikTok lives because I used to do lives a lot back in the day, and then I took a bit of a break there. But I will be coming back to that. But Tiger B is currently writing new music, new songs. Just excited to do more live interviews, performances, and also the key thing for me is motivational speaking. I love inspiring. I love motivating motivate people. I'm all about resilience and staying strong and weathering the storms of life. Likewise, next on the song side, I have got some Punjabi stuff dropping soon that I am working on, and I'm
Yes.
really excited. God bless my mum and dad. I know that they'd be really excited to hear my Punjabi music, but I'm very, very excited about the next track.
Okay, you are cracking then. So you've got some new tunes coming out. You want to get into, you want to explore the South Asian side. So you got some Punjabi music coming out.
Yes.
Are you going to do some Bollywood as well?
A little bit. I would watch this space.
Amazing. So I got so excited, I've forgotten where I was now.
You were, I think,
Okay, what does success mean to you personally and professionally?
success means being super famous. I'm joking. Success. By the way, guys, don't ever grow up. It's a trap. It's a trap. I am like a big child at heart. But anyway, so success, it's not about numbers, it's not about fame. Success for me is knowing that I created something that helped even one person. If one of my songs gives someone hope or reminds them to keep on going, then you know what? That is success to me.
Amazing. That's so true. You know that. I always say that as well because you know I like to raise awareness on this channel. So I always say if I could change one person's life or one person listens to it and take something away that's going to change their life, I've done my bit. I've raised my awareness.
Absolutely. I love that.
Okay, before we wrap up, did you give me a nomination?
Yes, I've got a few. Can I name a few?
Yeah, of course you can. Go for it.
I've got I'd have to say Anand at Chocolate Entertainment. He's got an entertainment company. He's Chocolate Entertainment on Instagram, and he's a phenomenal person. His team are amazing, and they host like, you know, their motto is life is a party, and obviously their parties are phenomenal. So he's a great guy. Definitely nominate him. And Rani from TikTok. She
Okay.
is the reason that we actually met. She is an incredible woman, really strong, really real, and I absolutely love her to bits. I have so much love and respect for Rani, so definitely Rani. And then there's an artist called Duke's Artist. He's an amazing UK rapper. He's also on Instagram, really great person and very real. So definitely them three.
Right. Amazing. You're breaking out. I can't really hear you, so I think your microphone's gone, right, or your phone's gone. But thank you very
No,
much
no,
for
my
joining me,
phone's
Tiger B.
fine.
Oh, you still there? Okay. Thank you very much for joining me. Send me the links or the profile IDs or those nominations you sent me, and I'll reach out to them. So if
Can I
I reach
just
out to
tell you
them,
something quickly?
go on then.
I spend a lot of time dancing in my living room and shaking my tambourine.
Okay. You got that from Kurdas Man. So you're gonna have to start implementing that in your next track. Do a bit of challa or something.
I've got a little drum over there as well.
Fantastic. Amazing. Okay, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow Tiger B Music on all their socials and on YouTube as well. So keep it locked. I'll be back next week with another guest. But Tiger B, I'd like to say thank you very much to you.
Thank you, Biggie.
Big up.
You're
Thank you.
amazing. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you very much, Tiger. Bye.